Don't judge me. It's a protein powder donut. Alright guys, what's good? Welcome back to Our World Outdoors. Seriously though, tell me that donut didn't look good. That's 80 calories, guys, for everything. That Reese's whipped topping, 15 calories for 2 tablespoons is great. Alright, so this is probably going to be our most hated video ever. I'm telling you, this community hates talking about this. But we're going to do it anyways. And you know me, when I say I'm going to test something, do something, or I bring something to you, you can bet your butt that I've already gone through it, messed with it. I've had some part in it before I go running my hole. So here's the deal. Conversation was had between me and my wife about a topic of how much people are willing to invest to lighten up. That conversation led to something we were already doing. Now, I've seen people spend a couple $100s to save ounces. Literally. Now, all we're worried about is the transfer of weight to our legs and feet. There is some in your back. In your back. So I don't want to downplay the back pain that can come. But my concept is, if you're willing to go spend a couple $100s on, say, a tent or a lighter, like we bought our Lanshan 1. Technically, we got the Stand Sport Scout. It's, around 2-ish pounds when you use trekking poles. We went and got the Lanshan 1. We save a few ounces. It's a little bigger. And that's fine. I'm not trying to take away from that. I'm just saying we're missing the big point here, guys. The bigger point is the fact that we're working on getting ounces off our base weight when all the weight transfers to our feet. So maybe it's us that we need to work on taking a few pounds down. Now, before you guys go off and start screaming going, Tony, you guys make like the most fatty, decadent freaking trail meals. Wait. I'm talking about off-trail eating. When you're on trail, eat whatever makes you happy. When you're putting in miles, you need the calories. You're already in a deficit. It doesn't matter if you're doing any real miles at all. Your body's going to be in a deficit, especially if you're backpacking, because you're carrying weight on your back, which increases your overall mass. On your feet, for any distance, you're going to be in calorie deficit. It just is. So eat what you want when you're on the trail. What I'm talking about is off trail. It is far more cost effective, and anybody that says eating healthy is more expensive than not, you don't know how to eat healthy then, because a whole freezer bag with 4 servings of broccoli, which is only 80 calories, but is a whole freezer bag, is 77 cents at Walmart right now. That's one. That's just one. I can give you a million more ideas. We do a whole lineup of healthy foods and desserts over on our other channel, The Frugal Homestead, of where you can have cake. You can have, actually we have 2 or 3 different kinds of cake. You have donuts. We've got pumpkin spice donuts, chocolate donuts, blueberry donuts. A lot of it cooking with protein powder, so you're upping your protein intake anyways. So I'm just want to have a conversation here about how throwing a few pounds off your body might make it so it's not so bad to carry that little bit heavier pack. Or for us, who's running a base weight around 15 pounds to 12 pounds, somewhere in that range, depending on what time of year it is, there's not a lot of room for us to give up much. We're kind of already on the, okay, I'm at comfort, and that's about where I want to go. Now, another reason behind this is we've got full hammock setups coming from trailheads, and when you look at it, comparing it to carrying 2 people carrying one Lanshan 2 tent, and now you're both carrying your full hammock setups, under quilts, over quilts, the whole 9 yards, we're going to be carrying a little bit more. Not a lot, because Trailhead's gear is light, but we are going to be carrying a little more. Now let's go back, okay? New Year's, I climbed on a scale. I was the heaviest I've ever been in my entire life, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to tell you straight out. I was 271 pounds. I was the heaviest you'll ever have seen me. Period. I've been down for surgeries months on end, and I've never gotten that heavy. So, I decided I was going to make a change. Now, I am notorious for New Year's changes. For the last 2 years, I've made major changes before this year. 3 years, total would be 3 years ago, I quit smoking cigarettes. I've been smoking since I was 14 years old. I'm 42 years old. The next year, I quit vaping, which is what I used to quit smoking. This year, I said I'm going to fix my weight. Now, everybody thinks it's so hard to lose weight. I'm going to tell you guys that I just had a major weight loss. My body was ready to throw that weight. All right? I lost 40 pounds, guys, in 60 days. Technically 41. I started out 271, and the last day of February, the day before the last day of February, I weighed in at 230 pounds. Now, I've got a long way to go. That kind of weight loss is not great because you have lots of muscle wasting. It just is what it is. But the reality of the fact is, I did it basically with nutrition. I did not starve. I had nights I was sitting here and I was telling Missy, I don't want to eat anymore. And she made me eat my calories every night. And I just get up lighter and lighter every day. I would work out 5 days a week for 10 to 30 minutes a day. And most of it was just, resistance training. Some days I didn't even have to work out because I was working out in the homestead doing firewood or something. You just needed to get just a little bit every day or, take some days off. But just a little bit of movement to get your body fired up. I did it all with nutrition. And I did it in a very simple way of counting calories. We use the Track app, and honestly, pretty much anything you could want is in there, or you can scan the barcodes and it'll just pop itself in there. It's a big difference from the old counting calorie days. But basically, we looked up at 271 pounds. For me to stay my same weight, I was going to need like 2,800 calories. Okay, that's a day. So, to lose 1 pound a week, I think it was like 2,300 a day. And then for extreme weight loss is what they call it. And every online calorie calculator will tell you different. But this one said like just around 2,000 calories a day. So that's basically what I set it at. I said, boom, 2,000 calories a day. I stayed away from things like pasta, white rice, things like that. Now here's where the bad part comes, because you realize like a Whopper with no cheese, just the burger, is like 600 or 700 calories. 3 of those would be my day. I'd get no other food. That's where you have to learn how to eat. All right, instead of having 8 ounces of chicken with your dinner, have 4 ounces of chicken with your dinner, and instead of having a little side of vegetables, have a huge one, and a salad, and an apple. And it's going to be just like your regular dinner. So it's just about shifting foods around. Now, we still do go out to eat. We still do eat pretty much whatever we want. Every 3 nights we have a small bowl, about 1 cup of light vanilla ice cream. And then the other nights we'll have like a protein donut or something. We made bagels there's a recipe over on our Frugal Homesteads channel. A bagel is usually like 200 to 400 calories for a bagel, just a regular bagel. We made some with protein, a yeast-based bread formula, 59 calories a shot, guys. They make great little sliders or little sandwiches. Boom, bust out 2 or 3 of those and a big old thing of cauliflower. You got a great lunch or dinner. Now, back to the original topic though. I pushed off 40 pounds before I made this video because I can tell you now, when I hit the trail, it's like nothing else. I am light, guys. I am tearing up hills. Now, am I running? No. Am I in great shape? No. Should you lose weight this fast? No. What I'm saying to you is, rather than trying to spend $200 or $300 to save a few ounces, how about investing in yourselves to drop a pound or 2? Then you can carry that extra weight in your pack, and it's just like a trade-off. That's all I'm saying. Find a healthier, fitter you and save yourself the money. And actually, I can go a step farther and tell you, if you start eating just 1 or 2 or 3 more meals at home and cooking them, you're going to save enough money every week and every month to save up and get that new gear, and then you'll be even lighter. My feet used to carry almost 300 pounds. When you really get down into it, the coldest winter trips, I was carrying on my back like 20 some. I mean, food, everything. And then me. 300 pounds on my feet trying to go. And you guys see, I do miles. I do miles. I can't go out and FKT like everybody. I can't go out and through hike like everybody right now. But I'm getting there. And I'm getting in shape. And I'm going to be around longer to hang out with my granddaughter that you guys see us run around with all the time. And I've got many other grandkids. I want to be around for them. Hiking alone is not enough if you truly want to get in shape. It's a great start. It's a great primer. It can get you going. But the fact is, our off-trail diet can lead to so many more benefits. They'll make us better hikers. It'll make us lighter. It'll make us easier for us to go these distances, even if you only go 5 miles. You can't tell me that if you didn't have 5 pounds in your pack, you couldn't do those 5 miles better. It's no different than having it in your pack or on your frame. It's really not that hard, guys. I promise you. And it is cost effective. Right? If you're going out to eat in an actual restaurant, I promise you, you can cook almost a week's worth of meals if you're going to any kind of mid-class restaurant with the same cost. Texas Roadhouse cost us, for Missy's birthday, I think it was close to $50 or $60 for the two of us to eat. That's our budget weekly for healthy food. Obviously, we have stuff we've got to get throughout the week, little stuff, sauces, whatever. But generally speaking, just to go buy it. So buy a big old pack of chicken, or a big old pack of beef, or a big old pack of turkey, and then we get a bunch of sides and fresh vegetables and just cut them up. And that's how we eat. This doesn't have to be hard. My thing to you is that simple changes, even as much as switching from sugar to stevia, or cutting out the pop. If you have to, do diet pop. If you can, do a clear diet pop, because dark pops do make you retain water, period. I don't care what they tell you. I am not some super genius about fitness, or it wouldn't have taken me this long to get there. And I feel kind of ashamed of myself because my body was ready to do it. You don't throw 40 pounds through strict nutrition if your body wasn't ready to throw it. Now, why is my wife not sitting in this video? It works different for women, guys. It just does. All right? She's, I think, 11 or 12 pounds down now. 10 to 12 pounds down. She's fluctuating. But with women, it doesn't just roll off that easy. All right? Missy was training far before the new year and working out and everything else. But she's basically strapped to a chair 10 hours a day, 4 days a week, no matter how we roll the dice. She comes home, she does firewood with me. So adding to her workout intensity now and putting her in a calorie deficit, it's not going to move the pin like mine. All right? All guys will find that the weight will come off much faster than most women. That's just the reality of the game. So if you have a woman you're doing this with, encourage her. Make her understand that it will come. Give it time. But she will do her own update when she's ready and when she feels that she has grinded enough to bring you guys that video. Just the way I sat back and said, okay, we realize this, we have this discussion, but I'm not coming to you guys until I can stand up and say, look what I did. You know what I mean? I can't come to you guys and say, hey, it might be a good idea. This might work better for you guys if you do this, until I've done it. Because my last NCT hike, I was zooming up elevation. And I mean moving. So obviously, I've tested it. It works. All I got to say is, before you're going out to go spend that hard-earned money that you slaved for all week to get lighter gear, ask yourself, is a little bit of this money better invested in my health? Now, when you get on that trail, I expect to see you eating Snickers and anything else that makes you happy. And this is not going to be a popular video. And if you hate it, go down in the comments and say, hey, I don't like your face. Or, hey, I don't like this video topic. Or, this video sucks. It's okay. I got, big shoulders. I can take it. I got tough skin. Throw it at me. You don't like it? Give me a thumbs down. If you see anything that could be helpful to any person, take a moment, hit thumbs up. You know, maybe you want to hear more. Hit the subscribe button. Join us over on the Frugal Homestead. Check out all the recipes we're hammering out. Easiest way to lose weight, go make those recipes. Have you a pile of donuts in your fridge or your freezer. Walk into work with a 6-pack of them at 50 or 60 calories a piece and start popping them and eating them. I promise you, you'll have less calories than the guy next to you eating the value meal. All right? Life doesn't have to be about doing without. Know what you're eating, know what the calories are in it, you'll beat the whole system. You know, you don't have to do like me. Go down 100 calories for the day. Start working your way down. But if you are on this fitness journey, and if you are even ahead of me, please let me know. I'm learning, which is a terrible thing to say, but every day I'm learning. I'm getting better. I'm getting stronger. I have put my calories back up to 2,200, just to be clear. I lost so much weight, and even my family was kind of like, hey, let's slow it down. We're seeing some fatigue in you. So don't do it like I did it, because I can tell you that's not the way to do it. I have upped my calories up 2,200. I now am pretty much chilling out on the cardio other than my regular hiking, and I do strength training because I'm trying to get back the muscle that I lost. So I'm just tightening up. That's all I'm doing. I'm still only working out about 30 minutes 5 days a week. And most of it's resistance training, some free weights. So that's just honestly what I'm doing. I now have 40 less pounds to carry. Right now I'm not worried about weight. Now I'm looking at body fat. I'm currently tipping around at about 30, 29 now is what I'm getting close to. My goal is 25% body fat. I don't care how long it takes. That's what I'm working at. I'm comfortable at this weight. If I go down a little more, that's okay. If I go down much more than about 220, 210, it'll be time to start eating and bulking up, because I can't do what I do daily for a living if I'm in a bad calorie deficit. It's just too hard on me. But I hope you guys, found some kind of sense of helpfulness in this video. I know it's kind of a weird topic. It's a lot of jump around. But lightening up doesn't, I love talk gear like anyone else. I love shopping for gear. I love shopping for budget gear. But I'm so glad I put the little bit of time in that was necessary, because now my gear feels even lighter. You could actually probably put Missy's gear on my back now too, and I still would have no problem hitting some hills. I'm going to be a better person, a better hiker, and be around a lot longer because of this. And I hope the same for all of you. So, until next time, I'm Tony, and this is Our World Outdoors, and we'll see you.